feel to say to you, good that you've recognised it. However, be strong enough not to hold on to it too tightly so that you can allow other energy to come your way and links with other people too. I myself have had links like this in life, and you know, that some of them have come and gone and some of them have stayed. So I hope that assists you in trying to work it out. It is quite complicated, these things. Love and light.
Thank you so much, Helen. And yeah, for me as well, my poor little brain.
Yes.
You know, I think Joe was saying earlier on, relationships and things like that can be so complicated.
Well, they can, and there's only so much. You know, you are a bit restricted on TV of what you can say.
Yes, because we are here for your entertainment only.
That's right.
Which means we can't talk about a couple of things you may have heard if you were to go to the psychic outside of the show. Any love in the future? I'm losing hope of ever finding Mr. Right, from 12th of November 1969. Love and light.
Oh, no name for that one?
No.
Oh, okay. Hello. Hi. Thank you very much for your message. Alrighty. What I'm seeing is, which makes me feel quite sad really, is a heart that's broken in, looks like a million pieces, okay? Okay. And I'm feeling to say to you that the chakra things that we've talked about can help that, assist you in restoring the energy around your heart chakra, okay? And also green colours and things like that, okay? Now, this feeling of no hope, it's like there are two prongs to it. There's one prong that is your will, and there is one prong that is what's happened to you, okay? And nobody would discount that you have had a really difficult time, okay? But the only way is up once you're right down. And I feel to say to you that it's time to reach out, okay? And I'm not necessarily talking about getting counselling or something. I'm talking about deciding in your inner decision maker that you want to revive your hope, okay? Because if we have no hope, where can we go? We can't go forward, we can't, you know, we can't move, okay? So if you really want this to clear and for your heart to, as energy to be replenished and to feel better, you have to do something about it. You have to take that step and reach out to the universe by involving yourself in life again. Sometimes we make vows to ourselves subconsciously that we don't realise, and that can also inhibit us. You know, when we say we will never, I can never, and things like this, sometimes energetically they completely shut us down. So I hope some of that helps, and I really, you know, want to assist you to believe again and to move forwards. Love and light.
Thank you so much, Helen. I thought it was really interesting actually when you said, you know, you can't say, "I'll never do this, I will definitely do that," because we're talking very much with you about this idea of what kind of attracts us, and I think you're very right. We can kind of never say, "I would never be attracted to a blonde man. I would never be attracted to a man with dark hair," because just inside, and I think you summed it out when you called it our inner decision maker.
Yes.
It can just flip everything on its head, and that
It
question
can.
as well. Looking at kind of love coming in, do you talk through with the viewers on the phone lines, okay, what would you like? What are you attracted to? What does attract you to another person of the opposite sex?
Occasionally I do, if it comes up. I think in life so many of us focus on what we don't want, when actually we need to be focusing on what we do want, because the law of attraction, you know, our thoughts create our experiences. Energy is, emotion is energy in motion, you know, all those kinds of things.
So when we kind of think, oh, I don't want to be single, I don't want to be single, that can maybe have a negative effect and impact on us. It
can do. I think it's a little bit like when you've got a really sticky situation. I have this saying that I say to myself, everything is in good and perfect order right now, okay? So, yeah, it's almost like faith in action. I'm not talking about religion, but the faith that we have in the universe and in life, it's believing we have it, it's on its way, and that creates positive energy, and it actually helps it to come in. But picking up on what you said about, you know, sort of saying these absolutes, they absolutely can stop you from receiving.
Okay. So we should maybe be, it's difficult though, because I think we often say, oh, no, I'd never do that. And it's, when we kind of talk about things, I often say, oh, no, I'd never do that, I'd never do this. But actually, I think you never know, really. And that's the thing.
Well,
and you change so much. Yeah, you're right, you change so much over years.
The most constant thing in life is change. I think
So
there was a
true.
philosopher called Alvin Toffler, and he wrote a book about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you know, I only know that, by the way, folks, because my first husband used to quote it all the time. Oh. But no, I mean, even the cells in our bodies are always changing. So we need to not be afraid of change and to embrace it.
Yeah, that's really true, actually, Helen. I agree very much. Debbie and I was just, oh, Christian Martin, he's available. He's never available. He's on pin number 4541. Hello and good afternoon, Christian Martin. He's logged on right now. If you're wondering who Christian Martin is, if you're wondering why he's so incredibly popular, dial through, test him out. 87777 to pay as you go from a mobile phone at £1.50 per minute. Christian Martin, the one and only. Bit of an enigma as well, because he's got no picture as well. I've actually met Christian Martin in real life.
You?
I have.
What's he like?
I feel like it's a bit of a secret. He's very nice. He's very clear, succinct, concise, and I would say wise as well. He didn't give me a reading. I did just speak to him generally.
Yes. What does he look like?
Oh, that'd be telling, wouldn't it? Let's continue with questions, shall we? Actually, what we might do is speak to one of our at-home psychics. We have actually managed to snap her up. It's the very lovely Fran Proctor-Gibbs. Hello, Fran, and good evening. Hello, Fran.
Hello, Sonia, and hello, Helen.
Hello, darling. Thank you.
Now, Helen, do you want to explain? Do you want to explain to Fran what you're discussing on the show today, what you've been talking about for the last couple of minutes, and why you brought it to the show, this idea of attraction?
Right, okay. Hi, Fran. I'll look this way. Hi, Fran. Yeah, today I want to focus on what attracts you to someone. You know, what attracts you? What is it about them that attracts you? You know, sometimes it's not what they look like, and is the outward appearance important? Sometimes it's an experience we had with them, you know, that experience on holiday or whatever, and we always backtrack to that. Sometimes it's something in their smile or their energy. Sometimes it's intellect, isn't it? You know, something about that. So that's what I'm kind of focusing on today, to get people attracting positive things into their lives.
Fran, what's your view on this?
Oh, Fran, have I sent you to sleep?
Well, I don't think you get Mr. P to pop your volume up, because you're very quiet, lovely. We can't quite hear you, so I don't know if we can...
I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, you're very quiet. I think we can... no, we can hear you. So I just wanted to get your view, Fran, on this idea that Helen's discussing, on identifying what we're attracted to, whether it is emotions, whether it's looks, whether it's the same experiences, so that we can identify the right sort of partner. What's your view on this?
I think that some people are actually incorrect.
Fran, lovely. I think I might let you get back to the phone lines. We've been really, really busy, so lovely. I'll let you get back to the phones, and hopefully we'll see you back here in the studio. Just letting us our line in the studio that may have been a little bit quiet. It's
happened to me before
there.
now.
It's just the studio.
Yes, you're
here,
all geared up with what you want to say, and then suddenly it goes off.
Oh. No, but that definitely won't happen to you when you go through the phone lines. Fran Proctor-Gibbs is over there. 4717 is her PIN number. Christian Martin has been snapped up. I will update you as to when he's available. And Helen, we've got another question for you. It is a text message, so let's have a look at that. It says, Helen, love reading for the next week for me and David Gemini, from Jane.
Hello, Jane. Hello. I can feel things stirring for you. Okay. Long time, okay.